Well, to me, it's just I can't believe that a bunch of sort of odds and ends and misfits and vagabonds just come together to make something that really raises the roof in any situation. And it's just testament to that sort of human element. You can't really predict what is going to come out of any combination of people. So I'm just really happy to be a part of this particular collective.
How the fuck is that gonna work without passports? Yo, jazz band's in town, all right?
Which way you going over there?
Jazz band has arrived. My turn.
Oh. It's going for a wee or a poo.
Or a poo.
Oh wait, I don't know what I am.
Hey, Max.
Bao nhiêu tiền? Cho một phút. Không tiền. Who wants it? Free food, but shit food.
Who doesn't give a
Nobody. That was
We
more
arrive, we drop our shit, and we go to the city
Yes.
to have fun.
Oh, city is impossible.
No, we go to the fucking city. We cannot go. No, we cannot arrive in Phu Quoc and just stay there. No, we have to go to the city.
Every night Christmas we say
Oh my God.
maybe we will go to the city, but we should wait till we're like.
But there is some friends. There is some friends. There is some friends that are playing right now in Phu Quoc.
Who is playing? Charlotte? I'm gonna sing the sexy,
Not Charlo.
the
What the
sexy
fuck?
Spanish girl.
No, she is not a musician. What the fuck?
She's just a sexy Spanish girl.
No, she's not. She's a human being.
Oh, she's human? Wait, whoa.
Excuse me.
She's human?
She's a and no. But the thing is, like, we are very far from the city.
Felipe and Darlie, she's coming through with a trolley, and she might.
She seems angry. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
She seems a little bit angry.
Sorry, no camera.
I'll give you £100 if you can knock that man's hat off with your beer.
The only things you need to know. Tomorrow morning, wake up at 10. Tonight, go for dinner. And Tuesday morning, 7 a.m. taxi.
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m.
And how many taxi you will
6.
Okay, better than the last time.
Blueberry.
Yeah, thank you. Come on.
Thank you very much.
To ocean upside down. No. What's your name? What's your name?
My name is
To ơi. To ơi.
To?
Right?
I wrote this for you. Well, we were here.
Okay. Họ cho bản nhạc.
Dạ vâng.
Oh, thank you very much.
Can I have a cigarette, please? He was trying to get lucky.
I don't have, but we need.
Có hay ở Hà Nội không em?
Các bạn này bây giờ.
No cigarettes.
I smoke cigarettes.
Tây Hồ Tây ấy, khu ngoại giao đoàn ấy. Đi ở đó rất là gần.
Ngoại giao đoàn ở phía đằng chân cầu Nhật.
Dude, there's a cat, there's a weird cat in there, and it's getting off here and they're like, wait, mother! Oh. Saved it, it's alive.
So what, you got it?
Woo! Panic over. Flying you know how I feel.
Tell me how you feel, girl. Come on.
Sun in the sky. You know how I feel. Create everything I'm buying. You know how I feel. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. And I'm feeling good. Running free, yeah. And you know how I feel, yeah. Blossom in the tree, yeah. And you know how I feel. Oh, it's a new life. It's a new life. It's a new life. Oh, and I'm feeling you know how I feel, don't you know? I'm ready like everybody. You know how I feel, yeah. Freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. Oh, it's a new life, new life, and I'm feeling.
Of the first time that I ever traveled with the band, it honestly freaked me out.
Traveling with the band like messes with your mind.
But it was like, I mean, if you think like in the airport, we've had a smashed bottle of whiskey,
Oh my goodness.
too much money spent on cling film. We've had people sitting on the conveyor belt for this. We've had arguments. We've had people miss their flights. We've had people eating Burger Kings on the final call. People running for Burger Kings.
Lost luggage.
Lost luggage. Too many lighters in hand luggage. Somebody thinking that a French man was an American boy and then getting pulled behind. It's not easy. It's not easy.
Hours and hours together, close, just absolute debauchery, seeing just all angles of every person that I haven't seen before. And it honestly made me a little bit nervous, but also, like, I didn't know if I would fit in or if I just didn't know I didn't know what to expect. And so that was like, whoa, this is crazy. I just kept looking at everybody and taking everything in. Like, I just got the hang of it. I love it. Now I crave it. am I supposed to do? Look at the line? Okay. I am the queen of the line. All right, now you try. It's actually pretty easy. The line's easy. It's really just in kids running in front of me. Welcome to Hanoing Jazz Band. Yes, Felipe. Should I go look for her?
I'm gonna wait outside the toilet.
She's in the smoking area.
Why? This is the smoking area.
No, if it was, Gemma would be there. Smoking a cigarette.
Max, sit the fuck down, bro.
Sit down.
Sit down, bro.
Hey, guys, sit down and slide. Cái này là tiền nước suối với nước ấy vậy nè, nó bán vậy thôi. All the jazz people in the house saying
Yeah.
all the jazz
Owner of the big ass yellow and orange.
How big is it?
Bring cheese for the Tillerman, Jake for
The endearing part of being in this band is sort of the interactions that all of us have between one another. And I feel like those things are really built on these tours, especially on the bus. You've got nothing else to do. You only have so much battery on your phone or data or whatever, and you're stuck next to some person for at least like 5 or 6 hours or with this band. So you know, things are spoken about, and you know, it's always a good time, you know, whether sometimes we have a couple drinks on the bus, you know, or whatever, but you really get to have some deeper conversations with some people and really kind of build that chemistry amongst you know, different band members, and I feel like that it then accentuates the music when we do perform. So I think it really kind of builds us, and not to be too cliche, it's like team building,
Yeah.
family growing sort of bonding that happens. And I think like that's where we kind of, I don't know if it's that we separate ourselves, but I think like that really adds to our musical performance, even though we're not necessarily doing anything musical on the bus itself.
We both describe it as the same thing, but
It's a dysfunctional Thanksgiving Day family.
that's exactly what it is. It's like being around your weird cousins. We all know each other so well. Musically, we've played together for such a long time that we really, you know, lock into each other. And but being on tour, it's so much fun.
Oh, that's not a ticket.
My ticket.
Your ticket to recycling.
A lot.
Oh, this is nice.
Me too. I don't know the beach, but it was supposed to be cool.
Yeah, no, but it's like running around.
So now we have to take a boat.
Danny Elfman, what do you got for the music? And he's like asleep, and then he wakes up. He's like, I love it. I love Danny Elfman.
I would love to do that shit. I actually fucking hate Danny Elfman.
But I mean, I like Here Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Wait, which one? Man, you're pointing
The fucking the dinghy. The only dinghy that you see,
turquoise
right?
thing on this.
Yeah, that. Or like one of these.
I would love it, man. That'd be great.
But no, I hope we get like a double deck.
That's all you have to do at Salsa Dance is do a Max's Day. It's a big boat to protect the small boat.
There should be like
I have 200 left.
Where's their band fund? Yeah, exactly. Where's their band? Where's the band fund?
We're not getting the big boat. Do like
Listen, we should get.
lots of beer and lots of water.
No, I thought today no beer, because tomorrow we got a function.
Oh yeah? You said that. Huh?
So better no drinking.
Oh, no drinking.
I'm okay with how many other people are going to be able
I
to
bought a
survive?
bunch of water and orange juice for the wedding.
And a lot of fish.
I'm
okay with whatever he thinks. I'm not gonna follow it anyways.
Yeah, I mean.
Max, can we get beer?
Let's get beer.
There she is. Beer and water.
Beer and water.
And one bottle of
That's glorious. I like the alternate name for stuff. Honey, bee vomit.
The best cure for everything.
He vomited it out.
Yeah. They vomit it like they eat the fall and then they vomit it out after.
Why are you guys talking about vomiting out of your little mouth?
Honey.
Oh, honey is bee vomit.
Yeah, they eat the pollen and then they whack it into the
I
honeycomb.
wish that my
You guys smile on me.
You know, like I just had to shaking. So good. I've tried and a couple of girls, but I'm too like, fuck, I'm tripping and stuff. Oh, I stepped on your foot.
Go to Miami, no?
The cool thing about the jazz band is that we are all weird, we are all crazy in our own way, and just the way we all bring our own flavor musically, we bring our own flavor personality-wise. You have, you know, the like sappy, loving, mushy ones, and you have the funny, crazy, wild, drunk ones, and you have the, I mean, there's so many different shades of jazz band within the jazz band that it's like, it's very dynamic, and we absolutely love each other.
Jazz band, huh? Sounds like a jazz band is a group of friends, you know, like for some reason, like I quit jazz band how many times? Probably many times. And when every time that I quit, I felt like I lost something. Apart from that I could have hang out with them in different moments and everything. I feel like every time that we gig, it's like a situation where we hang out as a family, a community of friends, and we get to know better and better. So I think it starts from there, okay? And then musically we do certain things that to improve our performances. But I think it starts from the idea of sharing as friends.
It's the rhythm of the island, like the sugar cane so sweet. If you want to.
We spend too much time together as a band.
Too much time.
There's no more time left.
We all know too much about each other.
It's way too much.
Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you keep your choice of any longer. Feel the rhythm of the music getting stronger. Don't you try to do that conga. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you keep your choice of any longer. Feel the rhythm of the music getting stronger. Don't you try to do that conga.
There's not a day that goes by that I don't see at least another member, whether it's for a rehearsal, whether it's because I forgot something and I need to pick it up, like whether it's we just see each other in the town, you know, and it's never like, oh, I have to see that. Oh man, I just want to break from the jazz band. It's like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Let's hang out right now.
Yeah, no, I get fucking like anxiety and miss like when after we have like a big like tour or something, and then the next day we're back in town and it's just like this down and it's just like like, hey guys, you wanna hang out?
Yeah.
Like I miss you guys. We've spent every second together for the last like 3 days, but
magic of what we have on stage because we get along so well outside of the band, because we want to hang out. Like, I don't even want to know the stories. Like, we're very close. As a band, we are very, very, very close. Like, we share everything. And so, like, even things that I'm like, I don't even want to know that about you. But okay, just because that we're family, you know. The magic of the band on stage and musically is only enhanced by the fact that we have such close bond outside of the band.
Come on, everybody, put your hands up! Like that!
We have to make our own fire and we have to make our own music.
Okay, the fire is... Oh, what happened? This is working.
This shit,
Get your music, just see if it works.
this won't work and the fire...
It has new batteries.
The bus driver...
There's more batteries in that bag.
Oh, there's more batteries.
I got a little...
I reckon that's what Dan's doing.
As it's been said a gazillion times, we are a family, which means that we love each other, we're there for each other tremendously, but also if someone's being an absolute asshole, can I say that? We can twat, thank you, that's PG. We can literally call them out on that stuff, and that's still fine. And no one can get away from each other because we're in a band.
The amount of stuff we've said to Max, we can get away with. It's fine. It's constructive.
Human verbal punching bag. Punching bag.
We love each other really. A lot. We do.
Yeah.
Or HDR. You say HDR? You one of those?
They're out of the
Designated ashtray.
like who's gonna go for this?
Alright. Do this. Because Felipe looks naked, it actually looks like he's a caveman.
Pick up, closer to the edge over here. If I crop out that rock, it looks like you're standing on a cliff. Ah, yeah, closer over. Next one down, there's another ledge. Are you drunk? How drunk are you? Don't do it if you're drunk. But.
No, that's terrifying. I'm gonna die.
That's it, okay. Alright, don't do it then. Do like a... Hold on, stay still.
Nico's like, over there. Let's go over there.
Holding that, is that just
Alright.
I'm getting choked. Ah.
But you like that kind of thing, huh? You don't do, you dirty dog, ah!
I'm going.
Alright,
I'm trying to like not be a
Oh, sorry.
There's a pit. Hey. There's a pit. No, careful.
No. Hey,
No. Doesn't much.
But we have to
Phone down.
Too much fish, man.
No.
Fish.
Too much. Max.
It's too much.
No, man. For a little bit.
Everyone, like, it's just like everyone has said probably about 100 times each. Max! What are you doing, Max?
Whispered under their breath.
And like, I'm gonna kill that man.
Yeah.
Motherfucking Max! Max did. But then he manages to whip
it out of the hat.
Exactly. Yeah. And we all have the
then you're
best
like,
time.
I
We live our
love
best
you,
life.
man.
The problem is we don't know how to light a fire.
He's got a peculiar way of thinking, I think. Sometimes makes decisions that don't immediately make sense, but later you understand, like, kind of why he's done it.
One more fish.
There's more charcoal, right?
There's no
5
fire.
fish, not 4.
Okay,
The fire needs to be
okay.
quite big for 5 fish, you understand?
He's an interesting character.
It's very interesting. I like him, and I hate him. But mostly I love him. Mostly I love him. Doesn't matter if there is mistakes. Sometimes I get mad at him, but then and I know that is something that I shouldn't be, and everything is fine.
Because we don't know what to do with it. Otherwise,
Put it back in the bag.
Put it back in the bag
where it was.
Put it back to the pot. We can cook
The
it.
thing is, we need to make a big fire.
Yeah.
We obviously have not made a big fire. You dumb fuck. Fucking put that back in the bag. Fuck this guy.
Who knows how Max works?
I've never met someone, I've never met a German who was less German than Max. I've never met someone who was so unorganized or seemingly, maybe it's all of facade and we just haven't seen through it.
Otherwise, it just gets old and shit.
Okay, good.
It's gonna get old and shit sitting on top of other fish that aren't cooking.
Careful, don't.
Like like Max, he's magic. He's like a magician.
And right now, the fire is not big enough for one fish, so we're trying to upgrade the fire for 5 fish. Soon, we're gonna come back with 5 fish. It's gonna taste very good, but we need some more time and some more firewood.
Ahí vamos, sabrosos, señores y señoritas, ¿les gusta la salsa? Como que sí. Otra salsita. Ahora biencito. Faltan 10 minutitos. Ahora, otra salsa, por favor. Una salsa alemana bien suave. ¿Está listo la banda? ¿Está listo? Sí. ¡Vamos!
Max is the perfect man for the job.
Negra, vente pa' acá, que ya no puedo más. Estoy muy lejos de ti, una mano me lanza para poder retirar. Como quiere que no me consuma, yo lo lío tomando antes si no me presto. La verdad. Como quiere que no te discuta tantas cosas tan duro y si de repente me digo vente y no viene que no.
We'll be on stage and then Max will all of a sudden go to the beat part and then he'll be no, double time, triple time, sad, swing, groovy, tango. No, we're not that song. We're not playing that song. Everyone's shouting one song. What's next on the set list? Ready or not? No, we're gonna do this one. Go.
Yeah.
Everyone's just like, whoa.
Everybody's looking at Max with a cue. Just like, what? Wait, when? Now? And then you start singing. It's just like, oh my God.
Unas mezclas en tu frente sin color, de tu garganta una llama.
So he is the man for the job. Yeah. And I've worked with him in different projects, and it's like you can tell that he was made for the jazz band, not any sort of smaller collective or anything like that. He is fun to play with, but the jazz band, he was born for that.
Seeing every single audience member completely entranced by him and just wanting to do what he wants them to do. Like when he wants you to get on your knees, you get on your fucking knees. And then when he's like, when he says get up and turn it up, everybody gets up in the place. And I was just like, who is this guy? And it's amazing to be on the inside now and see all the angles of Max now, and just, which astounds me even more that he could be that powerful in the room.
Who is the jazz band is very ambiguous.
Yeah.
What is the jazz band is also ambiguous.
It is.
The jazz band is this, man. It's the culmination of a bunch of degenerate expatriates living in Vietnam that fucking enjoy making good music and having a good show and having a good time. and we all very much enjoy being with each other. We enjoy good vibes and good energy, and
yes,
we just enjoy being with one another. And it's a party, but not like the party the way that you think. It's a party of emotion.
Ooh, hello.
You know, where it's the camaraderie. It's not so much about the gig. It's about what comes along with the gig.
Who you're with, who you're inspired by, who you're empathize with.
It's all of it encompasses all of those things. You know, I think, you know, you should pan around. This is what jazz band's about.
Yes.
You know, we're on Phu Quoc with a bunch of great people. We're on a crystal clear waters on a beautiful beach drinking beer Saigon, about to eat a fish. And it's about the representation of what it's about. What about the timeshares? Shut up, Pablo!
So if you invest just $2,000, then you will have a wonderful opportunity of being a part of the jazz band.
You have 10 credits!
For one day every year.
You just recruit 10 friends and you made that investment already. Only 10.
It's a pyramid screen!
That's less than 1 friend for every month.
Yeah, he said it wrong. What a fucking idiot.
I can't believe you. You ruined Christmas. You ruined Christmas. Who's the mayor? Sebastian. Sebastian did.
Hijo de puta, 600 pesos.
Okay, look.
Yeah, straight to bed. Right, you go.
Yeah. After.
Look at that nice bed. Oh, right in the middle. Oh, yeah.
No? Excuse me. Excuse me.
Okay.
I need to take a shower.
Okay.
Take a shower?
Sit down. Have a sit down shower.
I'll take a shower.
You sit down in the shower.
You got this, Max. I believe in you.
You sure you want to shower?
Guys, take your boxes out.
Oh, I think you.
Okay, hold up. You Max, sit down.
Get the fuck out of here.
Be careful.
Hang on.
Another kick. Kick.
Sebastian. Sebastian.
No. Come on. Ah. Kick.
How's that sound? Good?
One of my most favorite compliments that I've ever received from someone watching the band was they said like, oh, it looks like you guys are just having such a party on stage. You guys are having so much fun and so connected with each other, and the crowd is just kind of invited to the party because we're just having this huge connection. And I know with myself, I have like such a love and appreciation and respect for everyone up on that stage that there's sometimes that I just go wild, that I'm like, I become one of the fans and I'm like, yeah! And then I'm like, oh shit, I'm supposed to play that note. And I'm like, fuck! I'm like, okay.
I got asked by Max it was like, I started playing with Felipe and then maybe like within a week or two, he came up to me at a bar and he was like, I see no other option. You must play with the jazz band.
Then I met Max in open mics and all the musicians in open mic, and they told me, hey, you should come and play with us. And I came to a rehearsal, and then it's like, what do you want to order, blah, blah, blah. I was very scared. I went to home and studied all the songs, all the things, like fucking practicing the whole day, the whole night. And then I realized that everything was disorganized. Everything was okay.
When I was a musician in New York, I was very concerned with making my performance perfect, making it right, hitting the right notes. And in this band, it's not about that. It's about the experience of the music. It's about the show that we put on, how we sound together, and how much fun we have. And it just makes the music so much more worth it for me.
Everyone has their own personality, so people get excited or into it in different ways. You know, you'll have contrasting sort of emotions being tossed around, from Max jumping around everywhere to me kind of getting angry, but I'm not really angry, I'm just really happy. You know, that can be misconstrued sometimes. Like, why are you so angry on set? Like, no, man, I'm just pumped up, man. And then then you got Glenn in the back, just like fucking nonchalant, just there jamming, holding down the groove. You know, it's you know, you look at anyone and you're just feeding off it however way that they feel the music. And I know Tali and I, whenever we look at each other, like, I think we express our emotion a similar way. We're just like, yeah, like, come on, man, yeah. And yeah, it's cool. And even a guy like Chris, he's there just rocking it. He's not the most flamboyant jumping around the stage, but you can tell he's feeling it too, you know. And Daniela's there, you know, dancing her ass off,
stomping her feet,
you know, in these like 5-inch pumps, like nobody's business, but she rocks them anyways because she's a rock star. And you know, you look at Nico, he's there jamming. I don't know, I think with everyone, and because there's so many people, and I feel like people also show a little bit of a different side of themselves because it's a very pure feeling and almost vulnerable state of like being able to express yourself at such a deep level. Or at least I am, and I think a lot of the other members are too.
The audience sees, they're like, they're having fun. We want to be like in that, you know, with them. I'm like, come join us. Come be in our magic for like an hour, you know? I love that.
Yeah, so that means
Hey, hey, hey. How about this? 1, 2, 2, 2.
Completely, like as you say, like everyone brings their own cards to the table, their own history, their own experience, and you've got all this variety. and it kind of comes together. And I think like I can wholeheartedly say that like, it is like the most fun I've ever had like with a band.
There's constant feedback. Constant feedback.
In your microphone?
Not sure where, but somewhere it's the whole time.
I am like the mum in the way that I'm just so proud of everybody. Like I hate to see it when there's talent and talent doesn't get exposed. I think like part of being talented is that you have like a duty to then share it and then you just keep it for yourself, not do anything. And I get to watch these phenomenal people who have had phenomenal lives, and they've had hard lives, they've had different lives, you know, varying lives, and they've worked so hard on their trade. And to be able to sit there and watch as other people get to experience what I see in those people, and I just think it's beautiful bringing that around and just watching them get the appreciation that they deserve, the other musicians get the appreciation that they deserve, and also that we get to spread like that talent, that sound to everybody, and I love that, and it's so much fun, so much fun.
Yeah.
As well. And I get to sing as well.
Just like the blank background, so you can do it by yourself. Yeah. Okay, so but when your performance, we can do the visualize, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And also every now and then put the logo. I just send it to the team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So logo and then put the visuals, whatever you have.
Yeah. So for the countdown, just only you.
Countdown, nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Just a blank. Just like this, right?
Perfect.
So for the countdown like this. For the order, we be like. Okay. It match with the beat. It's okay. Okay.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay. Thanks.
Actually, I don't think you really need a large ass. You just need a deep butt crack, right?
Nope.
You just need like a deep
Or
crack.
really
You have to do a muscle
so that they can like make.
Can someone show it? Do you want to show it?
Nah, I can't. You
Here I come, you can hide. Gonna fly.
Jem is showing us what she's turning. Well, I gotta. Can I be a judge too? She just. Yeah, when I go out the back, she holds his legs up like apart randomly. At the moment.
Did he win?
Alright. So, let's see.
Never in my wildest dreams would I have imagined that I would be with probably the most fun, most adventurous, driven, cohesive band I have ever worked with. Just everybody is so supportive, on board, crazy as fuck, just innovative and talented, and I just feel like we're this very dynamic puzzle, and somehow we all fit.
One of my favorite things about the band is the complete unpredictability of it. The fact that, who knows? Anything could happen at any time, anything's possible, and all of those things. I think that is probably one of my, like the fact that it's not like a paved out, this is the route that you're going down. It's like literally like, oh, I wonder what next month's gonna bring. Where are we gonna be?
You don't fight. See, this is just like chicken wars. Everyone's putting their money down, like they're cockfighting. Go, guys, go! I think it's fucking amazing. I get super excited, and I'm always the one on the bus or the plane or something that gets super sentimental, and I'm like, guys, can't you believe where we are right now? Don't you? And then I'm like, do you remember when we never knew each other? It's like,
I know. It's such a weird time to think about.
Like I could still win.
Sally, you're on the.
Yeah, we do have a somewhat insane life with the band, but I wouldn't do it any other way. Like, I love madness, so.
But we couldn't do it with. We're all mad.
We are so all mad. In our own special
We have
ways.
an organization to our own madness, I guess.
Yeah, there is a method to the madness.
One, bing.
And it doesn't always work. Just because you put a bunch of talented people in the same room doesn't mean that it's just going to work and that things are just going to fall into place. For all of us, for the most part, we're in our second homes. We are not from here. The fact that we all came here, found each other, have this great thing going on, these things just don't happen. And I think we have to have the responsibility to remind ourselves that because it is so cool, and I feel extremely lucky when I'm about to take stage to like a bunch of screaming fans, and I look around at all these amazing people that I don't know, that love doing this as much as I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute. Find your partner, find your loved ones, find your tree. I don't know. 2018. Time to say goodbye. Put your hands. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
band is nothing without its members, you know. And whether the band goes on and plays only one more show, if we go on and play 1,000 shows, I think what I take away is just like how cool all these people are individually and how we all do come together as this band. It's like icing on the cake, because we all have built lasting relationships that, you know, no matter where we are in the world, you know, we'll always, the jazz band is always what's going to connect us. And I think that that's such a cool thing to be a part of. and to say that you were a member at some point, because like Tali said, it's like some people have come, some people have gone, some people have returned. Sure, there will be in the future, maybe there's going to be more, hopefully not too many, because I don't want to lose any members, but the jazz band keeps going. And that's one reason that that brought us together and will always bring us back to each other. And, what more can you say than that?
Come on, clap your hands.